StarPOWERPRENEUR Success Series. I'm Angelique Feaster Evans, your StarPOWER Success Strategist here, and I am extremely excited about our special guest for today. Phenomenal enterprising woman, travel blogger, travel writer, all things loving this life, Jada.com, none other than Jada Durden is in the house. Jada, thank you so very much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
It is my pleasure. I have just really been looking forward to this.
Me too.
Yes, because I know that you're going to bring some really juicy nuggets and information to share, because as you know, with a StarPOWERpreneur, we are individuals that shine in our purpose, in our passion, and in our power.
Yeah.
And I know that you do that every day. I mean, loving this life, Jada.com is what it is.
Yes.
I mean, it is the business, as they say. And I'm just thrilled that you took a time out of your very busy schedule to be with us
Thank
today.
you for having me.
Oh, it is my pleasure. You know, as we're looking at success, I would like for you to please share with us, what is your vision of success?
Yeah, so success to me means really pursuing what you're passionate about. And I think when you become passionate about something, I think that kind of lets you know what your purpose is. A lot of times we're really not sure why we were here on earth and what our assignments are supposed to be. And I think once you communicate with God and really listen to where He leads and guides and directs you, then you start finding what you're passionate about, and that ends up being your purpose. My pastor says a lot that when you're walking in your assignment and you're walking in your purpose, it's hard and it's tough at times, but it's almost like sweatless victories. So you're working, but you're not sweating about it. You're not overstressing about it. You're not questioning what's going on, because you're trusting the promise, you're trusting the purpose, you're trusting the plan, and then that's when you're successful. You're loving what you're doing. You're loving this life.
You're loving this life.
You're loving this life.
You're loving this life.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Every single facet of life, in your career, in your personal life, that's successful to me when you're truly embracing the whole loving this life.
Yes, that is well put. I mean, you just really hit the nail on the head. When I think about it, it's like oftentimes when you're kind of not sure about that purpose,
right.
Oftentimes that passion, or like I say, that calming kind of still
Right.
voice,
Yeah.
that rising up, you know, in the
Yeah.
bottom of your belly,
Yeah.
that's just kind of tugging at you. And even when you're not moving on,
Right.
oftentimes it kind of pulls you into,
Absolutely.
you know, that passion comes and just pulls you into that alignment
Absolutely.
with purpose. And you know, from the beginning, I love your company's name. I mean,
Thank you.
we all should operate in loving this life.
Absolutely.
Because I say this is the only
only
life that we have.
The only
So
one.
we need to make good use of it. And so
Yes.
thank you for really sharing that mantra with the world.
Yeah.
And looking at life in that lens,
Yeah.
and just loving this life.
It took a while to get there, and actually loving this life is from my sister.
Mhm.
She had a rough couple of years, kids, personal life, and then finally she just got to that breakthrough point and said, God, I trust you.
Yes.
This year is going to be better than the previous years, and regardless of the situation, regardless of what it looks like, what it feels like, what's going on all around me, when all hell is breaking loose,
Yes.
I'm still going to love this life. And so she was like, no more drama, no more craziness,
Yes.
no more stressing out about things. I'm just loving this life. And so it's a wink and nod to her.
Yes.
And even looking to her as someone that I look up to, it's okay, we're loving this life.
We're living this life.
Yeah.
And what better way to tribute and to honor
Yeah.
your sister?
Yeah,
in that way,
absolutely.
seeing how it's just moving forward
Absolutely.
and growing and planting.
Absolutely.
Well, if you will, share for us like a success experience
Yeah.
that you have had in your career and in your business segment.
Yeah, absolutely. So with this blog, it was a complete fluke how it all came about. It started literally with a picture of some tacos on my Instagram, and we have grown from there. It's actually, we're a year and 2 months old, and in this year and 2 month time, my blog has actually been recognized as one of 11 popular Louisiana blogs by LouisianaTravel.com, and that's the state travel authority.
Yes.
It's like the state government, the
Right.
stamp on where you need to travel and what you need to experience
Yes.
in Louisiana. And when it first got honored, my blog was less than a year old. So for them to say, we're giving you the stamp of approval, out of all of the blogs that are based in Louisiana, you picked my blog?
Yes.
That's crazy to me.
It's crazy.
And if that's my success, because this is something that I love doing, I'm passionate about it. My brother told me one day, you're finally becoming the woman who God created you to be. And so I know that was some confirmation for me.
That was well put.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And so I know this is my purpose at this time. I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And it's bigger than just the blog, but that's the success that I'm experiencing in the blog. And I am riding this wave. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. And I'm steadily moving forward with it.
Wow, that's like that purpose and that passion.
Absolutely.
And it's giving you the power
Absolutely.
to move beyond it.
Absolutely.
You know, that's the heart and the foundation, but you are just so powerful in being able to just create new and exciting. But it's all coming back down to that loving this life foundation.
Absolutely.
Well, you know, Jada, I know I could talk to you all day about your success.
Yeah.
But what I would like, if you will, share with our viewers 3 success strategies that we could put into action.
Yeah. So the first one I would say would be visibility. You have to make sure that people recognize who you are, what your brand is, exactly what your brand is about, and then just put yourself out there in all avenues, whether it be social media, whether it be attending events. Go up and introduce yourself to people. Make sure you're constantly branding yourself and letting people know, hey, this is who I am. Another one I would say would be to don't be afraid to take a risk. To just jump out there and do it. Sure, it might seem crazy at first, but you really never know what's going on until you take that chance. So don't be afraid to take risks. You never know, that risk might be something extremely successful, because it could be something that's completely out of the box that no one has ever done before, and it could just take you further in your career. And then another thing I would say is don't overthink things. A lot of times when we overthink things, we start second guessing ourselves. We backtrack and say, oh no, I'm not going to put that out there, or I'm not going to do this. And then we end up going 2 steps backwards, and we never move forward. Each time we go forward, we move back some more, and we end up getting further and further behind. So don't overthink it. Just go ahead, put it out there, make it happen. And then that's part of the taking the risk as well. And then it all pays off in the end.
Wow. Visibility, taking risks, and don't overthink. Those are key success strategies that are just worth its weight in gold. And we thank you so very much, Jada. Thank you again for being here. So very happy to have you. And we hope that you will take these success strategies and get to work on them right away. Thank you so very much for being here with us. And here's to your shining success.